Hello there.
Hello there.
Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Jim, and this is my wife, Michelle.
How do you do? Richard, nice to see you.
Hi, Richard.
Thank
nice
you for
to see
coming.
Glad to be here. You wrote us about aging in place, something that I'm starting to get used to.
Aren't we all? Yeah, so we know that we're not getting any younger. I'm 70 years old, and we want to eliminate the stairs in our life.
Okay.
So we're going to live on this first floor.
Good. So you got the bedroom, master,
Yep.
the
Yeah.
primary bedroom already down here. Okay, for you guys.
Yeah, they say that if you're going to thinking about aging in place, that you do it when you can, not when you have to.
Good.
And we
Yes.
don't have to right now,
Great.
and God willing, we
Right.
won't have to for
Right.
a long
Right.
time.
Great.
We started renovating the bathroom with that in mind, put in safety bars and things,
Great.
and then we thought about the laundry
Because that was the laundry's downstairs now.
Yeah.
down in the
Yes.
cellar.
Okay.
And we'd like to eliminate that if that's possible.
You want to get rid of those stairs?
Yeah.
Yes. So
All right. So you're doing some of this work all yourself?
we did.
A little bit.
And
We're
then-
in mid.
Yeah.
We're in mid
Great.
process.
We got stuck
Yeah.
because we wanted to convert the bathroom closet perhaps into a laundry room,
Okay.
and that's beyond our level.
Okay. Well, I think I came just in time then.
Yes,
You did.
Let's
Thank
check it
you.
out.
All right.
Okay, Richard, this is the bathroom. As you can see, we started our renovation.
You did.
We had a tub here, and we knew that at some point we weren't going to be able to climb up and get in and out of the. So we took the tub out,
So a nice low curb right here, and that waterproofing material we use all the time. Perfect.
and we had a sink that had a cabinet.
Yep.
And so if we were ever in a wheelchair,
Yep. Look at that. So
we would
perfect.
be able to get underneath it.
That's hung off the wall. Great.
Yep, and a ADA compliant toilet.
Right. Does that have the bidet seat too?
Yep.
Does. And this was where the closet was.
All right.
And that's what our question was, can we put a washer and dryer in this closet?
Well, you can probably physically find a way to stack it in here. You've got a drain line right here that looks like you could tap into that for a trap. And there's hot and cold piping. You could tap into that. And then it looks like there's actually a space we can get the dryer vent to outside right there, right above the roof of the shower. That's great. So you're not too bad in my world, but you're going to need electrical for the dryer, and then your carpet. You got plenty of carpet. I have in my phone the rest of our team. Like Heath, the electrician, and Nathan, the carpenter. How about we call them and make this a whole team effort?
That'd be wonderful.
All right.
I'd love
good.
it.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's get him on the phone. Let me see if they take my call. They have caller ID. All right. Every day is Christmas. Look who I found. The troops are here.
How you doing?
Heath,
Hi.
Nathan.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nathan, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
So glad you could come.
Thanks for having us.
So as I mentioned, we got the bathrooms underway. We're trying to fight the washer and dryer in. The plumbing's pretty straightforward, but we need you guys.
Yeah, so for me, first thing I want to take a look at is the panel, see if we have physical space and what it's going to take to get the new circuits up there.
I can show you that.
All right.
I'd like to look at the space given and see what we can do.
I can hook you up.
Okay.
Lead on.
All right. All right, Nathan. Welcome to the bathroom renovation.
You guys are well on your way here.
And we are.
This
we
looks
are.
great.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a washer dryer unit, right?
Yep.
And it looks like this is a space that you want to put it.
This is what we were hoping for, yeah.
All right, so I'm sure you guys have already done it, but I'm going to get caught up and take some measurements here. We want to make sure that we have the proper clearance for the washer dryer unit. It looks like we have plenty of space, but I'm thinking about the doors. There's a lot of doors going on in here. I see your hinges mortised here. This door is going to open
Yes,
in
it
front of the
does.
closet, right?
Yeah.
You could swap the hinges over to here and change the swing of the door and open it into the left, but then you still have a door here to navigate, and then once you open that, you have the doors of the washer and the dryer to navigate, right?
Yeah, right.
So it's really tight with a basket. What's nice, though, is we can see the back side of this wall, all that real estate that leads out to the
Hallway.
hallway. Perfect.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
Probably a 2-4, 6-6 that would match the existing. Get some new maple trim, blend everything. It'd almost be like a paneled wall, really clean look. I see we do have a thermostat here to dance around, so Heath could probably move that for us.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Jim. So this is the service coming in. Looks like you got a new panel?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So new panel and a 200 amp service?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like this was probably existing beforehand, seeing how you have space here. You
That was
normally
put in with
wouldn't
the
have
air
had that.
conditioning.
Got it. So that was there. So now we have plenty of room here to grow if we need to. Looks like we have our existing dryer circuit and our washers in here somewhere as well. Am I able to reuse those circuits for the new stuff upstairs, or are you thinking of keeping your washer dryer in the
No,
basement?
we're going to keep what we have down here.
You're going to keep the machines downstairs?
Yes, we're going to use it for large bulk items and things that we don't want to drag
That's
to the
actually
house.
not a bad idea. I see that more and more where that's an option. You can actually use this, especially down in the basement, come through the bulkhead, dirtier items, if you had pets, anything heavy that you want to put down there, not drag through the clean house upstairs. So that works out pretty well, especially for you. You have plenty of room to grow. So what we're going to do is duplicate the circuit you already have. We're going to put in a 20 amp, 120 volt circuit upstairs for the washing machine. And this double 30, we're going to put in for the dryer as well. Those two will plug in for the new machines upstairs. That's great, so we can go ahead and do that. Let's go find Michelle and Nathan, and we'll see what we have to do upstairs.
Okay.
All right, a little huddle up. What do we know?
I think we found a good place for the washer dryer unit. We're going to come in through the hallway, put a door in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right off the
A
hallway.
lot of people just sort of jam it off behind that door.
I think we can make it work off the hall, so it's
great
gonna
idea.
be nice.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I like that idea a lot.
Only thing we need to do is move the thermostat.
I think we can handle that. We have
I'll just cut the wire.
You wouldn't be the first.
That's right.
We have a wide open basement right below it, so it should be easy enough to pull down, relocate somewhere else in the hall, pull it up in a nice location, be done with it. And we have a new service, a new electrical panel, new 200 amp service, plenty of physical space for new breakers, so we can pull the lines over and come right up.
And you can still keep the washer and dryer and stuff.
Exactly, so we can leave the existing washer dryer, add the new one.
You can
Not
do
a
laundry
problem.
on the side. All right, well, if we're going to jam that washer in, I worry about those hoses over time. They're in a place you can't get at it, so we got to think about how to just have some access to be able to turn that water off. So either valves down in the basement we can get at, or an access panel so we can get in there. And I think then we could be fine, I think.
I think it'll work.
All right, so we ready?
Ready?
Put it in here, gang. You got the team. Let's go. Let's go.
Great.
Before I remove the thermostat, I want to go ahead and kill power to the boiler and its controls. All right, now that the boiler is off, I'll take the thermostat off. Next, I'll just take the wires out. Then I'll get the back plate out of the way, and then I'll jump downstairs and pull the wires down.
I'm gonna get started inside the closet by removing this rock slab. Now we're gonna get started in the hallway. I'm gonna start by removing the trim, the baseboard, and then I'm gonna get going on the rock slab.
All right, now that we have the location of the washer dryer going on the first floor, I can start to plan a path to running my wires. And as you can see, we have a lot going on in the ceiling. We have a bunch of pipes going in every direction, existing wiring, line voltage, low voltage, light fixtures, a little bit of everything. So it took a little while to find a path, but I think we have it. And I'm pulling two different cables. The first one I'm going to pull is a 12-2 NM cable. This is going to be the 20 amp, 120 volt circuit for the washing machine that's going to go upstairs. The second one I want to pull is going to be a 10-3 NM cable. This is going to be a 240 volt, 30 amp circuit for the dryer up here as well. Now I'm going to turn the main breaker to the house off and lock this out so no one can turn it on while I'm working on the panel. Now that the wires are in the panel, stripped, the grounds are made up, and the breakers are in place, we'll just make the connections to the breaker.
We're gonna start framing our rough opening. This original partition wall here was framed with 2x3 stock, so we're gonna go back with 2x3 stock. We're gonna go with a flush threshold so the washer and dryer can roll in nice and easy. Now I'm going to set the jamb for the door. I'm going to use some cedar shims to plumb it, and then I'm going to hang the door after.
All right, we have a few things to fit into this wet wall. We've got First of all, this washer machine valve box right here, that's going to mount into the wall. And you can see it's got a single acting shutoff valve right here. I love that, so you can take the pressure off the hoses. And it's got a place for the drain, so that's going to be right about there. And now we're going to, the drain, we're going to come off here with 2-inch, and we're going to come over with a trap. And that it has to be 2-inch nowadays for any standpipe. And then the hot and the cold will be right here. We're going to come over. We're going to come over and feed our washer machine valve. But we're also going to tee off, because in the future we have to put that shower valve in that the installers will do over here, so we'll leave this capped off. We also have the dryer vent that has to fit into this very same wall, so you have to be sensitive to that. And then he's got to put his electrical somewhere here, and it all has to fit. Starts by turning off the water. I got it, Nathan. Good. So this is this interesting part here. It's a telescoping vent. And we got the issue of the shower valve right here, so this fits narrow. And now we get it to right here, and I know that the dryer vent tapping on the back of the dryer is at 40 inches.
Oh, perfect.
So look at that, so we'll be able to dock right onto that. And I'm gonna push to you. Okay. There we go.
Keep swinging, keep swinging.
You got door hinges over here. Keep coming. Keep coming. Hold, hold. I tell you, Jim, look at the match that Nathan did. That's really makes it just disappear, this hallway, doesn't it?
They did beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah. Good, and I love the unit. You picked this baby out, right? Because I've had stackables before, you know, the bottom and the top unit, but it turns out that the controls are like way up there and way down here. This is nice in the middle.
It's very convenient because, you know, Richard, as we get older, we're not going to get any taller, and we wouldn't want to be reaching way up there for the controls.
Am I going to shrink?
Yes.
Oh, no.
We all are.
I felt so tall. All right, I heard you're the laundry guy.
I am.
Well, this thing, I've been sweating for a couple of days with this, so I'm going to leave it with you. Okay? All right, let's go find the boys.
Okay.
But it all worked out.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle, you married a pro at laundry. He's already got a white load going. He's unreal.
He's good.
He's
There you
really
go.
good.
He is. He is.
Oh, we hope you guys enjoy this thing. It's been really fun.
Thank you.
We did.
Great.
And we really appreciate every
Absolutely.
piece of everything you guys did.
It's a great
Thank
project.
you.
The boys did it.
Hold on, a little bit of homework.
Okay.
Let's not rush this. So you guys are gonna finish the bathroom, little access panel on the side there so you can do the shutoffs.
Yep.
Please also label any of the shutoffs so if you
Yeah.
have guests, they know. Staining, a little bit of staining to finish everything up. Just a new doorknob that matches the existing. All right.
Got it.
And thank you guys so much for being great fans and writing in for this project. That was wonderful. Happy to come and do it, and I'm glad it worked out so well for everyone. And if you're a fan of the show and you want us to take a look at your house, write into us and let us know. For That's This Old House, I'm Heath Eastman.
I'm Nathan Gilbert.
And I'm Rich Trethewey for Ask This Old House. All right, who's driving?
I thought you were.
All right, I'll drive.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
sleep in the back seat.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.